going viral. Get ready. We're going viral.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another installment of the Viral Podcast. I'm your host, Paige Ginn.
And I'm your host, Chelcie Lynn.
Welcome back to the broadcast. We appreciate you being here, helping us take over the world.
Oh, yeah, big world we need to take over.
Yeah.
I used to not be able to say the word.
World.
So I'm glad I have overcame that because now I have to take it over.
That's weird, because I used to not be able to say Roy. R-O-Y. And now I can say it somewhat. But used to, I would say Rory.
You would add?
Almost like
British.
No, do we have a sound bit? Rory.
Oh, yeah.
Squirrel.
Rory.
Squiel.
Come on, break.
Squirrel.
What?
Squirrel.
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 So yes, welcome back to the pod, you guys. I just want to let you know I'm on tour. This week I will be in Tampa, Florida, March 22nd. Then Orlando, Florida, the 23rd. Ponte Vedra. I screw it up every fucking week.
Verde.
Say Florida.
Ponte Vedra, the 24th. Albany, Georgia, the 25th. And Pensacola, the 26th.
Hell yeah.
Some of those shows are sold out. I will say that. I don't know which one. I don't.
You just got to check on your own at eatmytrash.com.
Thank you.
Come.
Yes, thank you. Just go to eatmytrash.com, get your tickets, come see me. Tickets start at $25.
That's a still. You can't really do much for under $25. You can't go to the movies for under $25.
You can't go to Chili's for fucking a date night for under 80 fucking bucks.
So seriously, get your tickets. Go have a good night out.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Also, I have a big announcement that I'll be announcing next week. I don't want to get your hope. They won't let me say anything right now, but I'm going to post a teaser today on my social medias. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I'm going to post a teaser. I would love it if you went and checked it out and commented what you think it's going to be. Now, I'm going to post a link with it. You are going to want to go type in your email address to be notified when this launches. That's all I'm going to say.
Big surprise.
Big. Probably the biggest surprise I've ever done.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Yeah, biggest surprise I've ever done. So go
It's
do
hard
that.
holding it in.
I want to scream it from the rooftops, and we will be able to scream it from the rooftops a week from today. Next week, I will announce here on the pod. So listen to the pod next week, first thing in the morning. You guys will be the first to know.
Get ready.
We're going viral. Thank you to everyone who has signed up for our Patreon and OF. And has been loving Slits Only. Paige and I do a little bit of extra podcast content on there, the Valor podcast content. It's on my Patreon and her OF, Only Genitals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Only Genitals.
Yeah, you're calling it Only Genitals because your last name's Jen.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect.
So it goes perfect.
Perfect. You can sign up by clicking the link in our bios on our Instagrams or our websites. You'll find it.
Basically, just a lot of clicking.
Just click. That's really all you got to do. And it's on the Viral Podcast. We'll put it on the Viral Podcast link tree, and you guys can just go click on that.
Yeah. Get your fingers ready. Do the ASDFJKL.
Hey, if you can rub your clit, you can click our link.
It's easier.
It really is.
So thank you.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Thank you for the support on that.
Press enter.
Hey, Brett. Guess what?
What? Yeah. Turn it up.
You're pissed.
Really?
Restart that.
What the hell?
Restart that. Brett, restart it.
I think that it was fine. It just sounds lower because we all have different settings.
If you
on our
haven't
headphones.
restarted it, it's taken out of your minute right now.
Go ahead.
I can't restart it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All right, restarting. Here we go.
So I used to drink a lot of alcohol, chew tobacco, and smoke some cigarettes when I drank. And
John Wayne?
Hey, this is my time.
Oh.
We got to start over. No. Just kidding. And I switched it to weed, mushrooms, and Zen. And I feel a lot better. I feel like, Zen, if you don't know what that is, it's nicotine. And there's actually a lot of really good benefits of nicotine. It's actually a plant. It's a nootropic. Helps with focus. Zen, if you're out there. Right here. Yeah, and when you smoke cigarettes, really it's the tobacco. It's really what's bad for you. It's not the nicotine. So nicotine overall kind of gets a bad rap just because of the cigarettes, but Zen's not for everybody, really. You should try.
Brett, this is your dad. Time's up. Lean back.
God, that was the longest minute of my life.
Whoa.
Okay. Well, thank you for that segment, Brett.
Way to switch it up. Sometimes you just need to switch it up.
Learned a lot.
I feel a lot better.
I learned a lot. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, alcohol. Whoa.
Yeah, that'll get you.
Poison.
That'll get you. Be careful out there.
Get you puking.
Well, exactly. Get you puking and get you pregnant.
Dude, remember
Puking and
that
pregnant.
one time when you...
What?
We went to that sushi restaurant, and we were drinking that day, and Chelsea's like, I'm going to throw up. And you ran to the bathroom. You said you just started puking before you could make it to the stall.
I was drinking?
You were drinking.
With who? At a sushi restaurant?
We weren't drinking. We went to the sushi restaurant after. We were at that one person's house that sings those songs.
With a guitar?
Okay.
Man, I got no...
Okay, this is what happened. We were at Kid Rock's house, and we were drinking.
I was drinking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm almost positive I wasn't.
Whoa.
I've never drank at Kid Rock's house.
Chelsea.
What?
We drank so much, and then we went to a sushi restaurant after,
She blacked out.
and you were puking.
What?
You don't remember?
What are you talking about? I was
what
drinking.
I just said. Yeah, brunch.
Wrong girl.
Remember, we were drinking all morning long.
That must have been your ex.
You're
I'm
not
just kidding.
You're not even wrong.
Wrong guy.
We were drinking at brunch.
Yes.
What was I drinking? I don't ever drink.
We were drinking champagne and everything.
Hennessy.
I think I have pictures. I have pictures from that day.
Who was there?
Me, you, Kid Rock, his fiance, everyone at his old house.
Whoa.
Damn, you blacked out. You did black out.
Got roofied.
I have no clue what you're
need
talking
pics.
about.
I'm tripping right now
Was
that you
it
can't remember. You puked, dude. We were all sitting at this round table. We met some people at his house, and we went and ate with them after. And you were like, "I'm so sick."
We went to go have sushi with Dolly Parton's publicist.
Just randomly.
But that wasn't because I was drinking, was it?
Mm-hmm.
I was drinking?
Oh yeah. Pour it up. Champagne.
fall out.
Why else would you just run to the bathroom and puke?
Oh, God, I remember what you... Oh, my God, now I remember. I had no clue what you were fucking talking. I don't remember drinking.
We're live.
Yeah. You're like, this is why I don't fucking drink.
And I probably had one fucking glass of champagne and was dying.
Well,
Champagne.
And I
will
think
do
you...
that.
I think we took a shot, and I think I about died from that.
shots and champagne just don't mix. The bubbles of champagne.
And Miranda Lambert was there. We live a very weird life. We can't say that? Oh.
No, it was just so.
Oh.
It
I
was
was like,
just-
what?
It
What
was
happened?
so random.
Everything we do is the fucking most random thing in the world.
Usually we're at a place and we're like, dude, how did we get here?
Everything I get to do, I'm thinking, well, how did I did not wake up this morning thinking I was going to have sushi puking in the bathroom with Dolly Parton's publicist. But there I was, doing all three.
Holy shit.
Okay.
You were the girl.
Okay, I got sick. Okay. Yeah, I remember that now. Sorry about that. I didn't know what you were talking about.
Damn, you started making me think, holy shit, dude, who was I with? And then I was like, I wouldn't be with anybody else.
Oh man, dude. Yeah, that was me.
So switch up alcohol to mushrooms if you
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Don't even drink a half a glass of champagne in one shot. Don't even do
You'll
that.
forget what you did.
Because I want people to know. People think, oh, I got sick and was puking in the bathroom. They probably think I drank like a ton and was getting drunk. I literally probably had a few sips of champagne and one shot. That's why I cannot drink. I was not drinking all, you know what I mean? I can't do alcohol.
Ooh, there's nothing worse than laying in bed and just knowing you're gonna puke.
And here's what probably happened. You probably tried to pour me, you probably tried to bring me a glass of champagne. I was like, oh, no, thank you. And you go, come on, what, Kid Rock's house and Miranda Lambert's here. You got to take a glass of champagne.
No, girl, it wasn't me. They were walking around giving it to us like,
Oh,
here
yeah.
you go, here you go, here you go.
Yeah.
It was like a chocolate fountain of champagne.
Well, okay. Welcome to the podcast. It was wonderful. Last little walk down memory lane.
Yeah, that was fun.
And that was like last week. I'm just kidding. It wasn't.
What it was.
That's amazing.
They're like, damn, Chelsea needs lions, man.
damn.
Damn,
Um,
boy, you.
I'm going to go ahead and announce Rock Fucker of the Week. How you win Rock Fucker of the Week is we pick one person randomly each week to give away a piece of merch to, and all you gotta do is
Click.
click, interact with us on our social medias, share, tag, comment, like, anything. We pick you at random, and this week's winner is Amanda Dyson.
Amanda Dyson.
Thank you so much, honeys.
Yeah, I couldn't do it without you.
Literally. We'd be talking to no one if you guys weren't listening.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And so we are rolling into our next segment now, and it is called Two Truths.
truths, one lie. Boom.
So that
Okay.
seemed loud.
Ooh, I like the ding, boom.
Hey, honeys, right here.
Where are you?
Right here. And right here.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Is everyone ready? This is Two Truths, One Lie, Food Edition. Paige, are you ready?
yeah, you kind of threw this one on me, so I kind of hope they're good.
Okay. Here's mine. Listen up closely. Here we
Oh,
go.
I can hear you.
Okay. Which one is the truth? Or wait, two truths and one lie. Paige has to guess the lie. Here we go. I've never tried escargot. I would rather eat vegetables over fruit. Or, I don't do it often, but when I do, I make a mean souffle.
You've never tried escargot.
You think that is the lie?
Yeah.
Ha! Got Got your ass!
Oh, shit.
I finally got her ass! Fuck you!
Fuck you! What's souffle, dude?
Oh, God, that
I've
feels
never
good.
even heard of
Just
it.
for clarification, so you've had escargot.
No,
Oh,
that's the truth. I've never had it. Escargot is like the French snail.
Yeah,
I've
it's a
ne-
snail. You
I-
said you've never had it, and that's...
Which is the truth. I've never had it.
Oh, for some reason I was thinking you said you've had it. I don't know why.
Brett, are you trying to gaslight me?
no, I got it. Dude, this is my favorite segment.
Dude,
Just
the
the
fact that
confusion
we do
first.
this every time we play,
And then I love fruits and vegetables, but I would rather have
I knew that. Yeah,
big plate of like
broccoli.
broccoli over a big plate of mixed fruit any day. And then I tried to get you by saying I make a mean souffle. Never made one.
Yeah,
Souffle.
So I got your ass.
yeah, you just kind of pick them out of thin air. Okay.
Well, that's
hold
what
on.
this segment's about.
But like, I think it should be something we've kind of talked about. No.
No, that's the
Okay.
whole point. Is you trying to just guess
Oh,
how
damn.
well do you know me that you think you know? You know what I mean?
She's never made a souffle. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, what's yours?
I like cheese fries with gravy. I will eat cottage cheese if there's a bunch of pepper on it. And I don't like yellow cheese on anything.
The last one is the like you're trying to get me here because you don't like white cheese. You will eat yellow cheese, so you're trying to get me there. Hold on.
Wait, one second. I meant to say white cheese. I meant to say, I don't like white cheese on anything. I meant to say that, not yellow.
You tried to get me there, okay? And I caught your ass. All right. First one, you like poutine. That's what that is.
What's that?
Cheese fries with the gravy on it
Oh, I've never heard that.
is poutine. So it's a Canadian dish.
Whoa.
Oh, I've had that. Not good.
Oh, well, you just gave that away. Thank you. Okay, so. Oh, God. You won't eat cottage cheese with pepper. That's the lie.
Yeah. Wait.
Am I right?
Yeah, you got it right, I think.
Yes!
Yeah, I will not eat cottage cheese.
Yes! I just dominated you, bitch.
I should have said, I've made a cottage cheese dish 4 times.
Nope, I would have said you're lying.
No, because that would have been true.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I used to love cottage cheese.
I love it.
Hate it now.
Oh, it has to be it has to be a specific brand, and it has to be good. I like the one with a lot of liquid in there.
Ooh.
I'll eat a whole carton in one setting. Like nothing.
Well, that's great of you.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm 300 pounds.
No, cottage cheese is good for you.
Well, not a whole carton at once.
Yeah.
Just throw some peaches on it,
That's what I do.
and then it's good.
Right. That's how I see it.
Well, good job, honeys, because you
Thank
never got me on
I
that
know.
one.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, what do we got here? Any other segments? Any
Ma'am?
other I did have a random before we get into the questions. I had a random memory pop up that I said I want to tell this on the pod. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I think so, yeah.
One time, I judged a children's pageant. Okay? And hear me out. And almost got my ass whipped by a parent.
I bet.
And I was like 13 years old.
Whoa.
13 or 14. Here's what happened. My aunt used to date this guy, okay? His sister was really big into pageants. Her little kids did pageants. She judged pageants all over the state of Oklahoma. You guys know who I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Like, life revolved around children's pageants. And she asked me, I was about 13, maybe 14. I don't know how it came about, but she asked me one time that she was a judge down or something. She was like, Chelcie, would you come with me and be a judge? And I'm just a fucking kid, you know? I'm like, I don't know what I judge. She was like, I'll show you how to do it. It's really easy, blah, blah. Long story short, there ain't nothing to do in Love County, Oklahoma. So I was like, okay, let's go. We drove like 2 hours somewhere to like Atoka or somewhere. And this pageant was in a public library in like one of their large meeting rooms. I don't know.
Yeah, conference room.
Yeah. So it was weird because there wasn't a whole lot of people there. And, you know, the kids kind of did whatever. And then they would give us a paper and we literally would put like 1 out of 10, 5 out of 10, whatever.
Was each kid dancing or any talent?
Any talent, I think it was little kids, like 3, 4, 5. And I remember just being kind of like, what the fuck? Where at? Like, what's going on? And the last round was photogenic. Like, we had to rate how photogenic the kids were. So they handed us a headshot, and we literally had to write down, like, 1 to 10. No, I was nice. All the kids were great. I was nice. And there was this little girl, and I gave her a 9 out of 10. And I didn't give her a 10. And I should have voted her lower, to be honest with you. But I didn't give her a 10 because the smile was like this.
Yeah, she just wasn't.
Very cheesy. It wasn't natural. I should have given her a 5 out of 10, but I thought she's a little child.
She was just opening up her mouth.
And none of this matters.
To the parents, it does.
So I was like, I'm going to give her a 9 out of 10. She needs a more natural smile. I took this judging shit seriously. So, I guess after the pageant, we were all leaving in the parking lot and stuff, and this mom was looking for me. Looking for me. I could hear her Where's the judge? Like freaking out. I want to know why she gave my daughter a 9. Like freaking the fuck out. And the girl I went with, my aunt's boyfriend's sister, was like, go get in the car, 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 lock the doors.
What the?
And I'm like, what the fuck did you get me into?
Did she approach you?
I went in the car and she couldn't find me, and then what's her name finished up and we hightailed out of there.
Well, if she's listening, she knows why now.
If you're listening, that was me. I gave your daughter a 9.
Because she could have done better.
Right.
You know,
She could have done better.
they do need all kids judging everything.
Yeah.
Then you'll get the truth.
Yeah.
Not everyone won't be a winner.
Man, that was wild though that she came up to me and was like, get in the car, go get in the car right now and lock the door. And I'm like I was literally scared. I'm like, I could hear this woman like, why did she vote? I'm just like, and what does it matter?
I know, it's kind of weird they have the cutest baby contests and stuff.
Yeah. That is weird.
And you know those pageant moms, they're kind of like doing it for themselves.
Yeah.
The kids are probably not even wanting to be there.
Yeah, they don't even know what's going on.
They're just like, okay, I'm getting my makeup done.
Right. They don't even know what's going on. But that's really big in Oklahoma. Is that pageants where you're from? And that's really big in Utah as well? Really?
I think it's like even bigger in small towns.
Oh, yeah.
Because there really is nothing else to
Right.
do. You have the rodeo queens.
Yeah.
Ashton was a king.
Yeah, my little nephew won the king. We still call him the king.
The king. He won Rodeo King, the king.
No, he won the cutest baby contest.
Oh, my
He was kinged, the cutest baby, so we still call him the king. So it is kind of a big deal.
That's funny.
Stuck with him for 16 years.
That's a lifelong.
Yeah, Alan say he's the only one that's been king. So,
Nobody else has been king. Wow. So anyway, I want to throw that out there before we get started on the calls. So I hope you guys enjoy that little story of mine.
Watch out for pageant moms.
Watch out for pageant moms. And if you are a crazy pageant mom, call us in and tell us the craziest shit that's happened at a pageant, or if you've almost beat someone's ass for giving your kid a 9 out of 10. I'd love to hear it. Or send me a message on Instagram, whatever. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
I can't believe they still do those.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like, remember the show Are You Hot?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No.
Remember that website, hotornot.com?
Remember Chicks with Dicks?
No, what's that? That was a website?
That was, I think, the first porn I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, Jerry and his friends looked up Chicks with Dicks. It was just something going around the school. Look up Chicks with Dicks.
No. Ours was the 2 Girls 1 Cup, which I've still never seen, and hotornot.com. We would sit there. This is before social media, everything. Sit in the library, go to hotornot.com, and just a person would pop up, and you either vote hot or not.
It's Tinder.
Yeah, if you think about it. God, what a good website. All right, are we ready? Maggie, roll that beautiful bean footage.
Hello, and welcome to the Moo Moo commercials. Do you know how much your subscriptions cost? Most Americans think they spend around $80 a month on subscriptions, when in actuality, it's around $200. So if you don't even know how much you spend on subscriptions each month, you might want to get Rocket Money. Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill, is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills, all in one place. If you've ever signed up for a 7-day free trial and completely forgot about it, well, Rocket Money will help find it and save you money. Over 3 million people have used Rocket Money, saving the average person up to $720 a year. If I ever need to watch a show or just get to something, I'll say yes, and I don't know I'm even getting charged for these subscriptions. So with the help of Rocket Money and a couple clicks, they have saved me a lot of money. Honestly, I had a lot of subscriptions that I didn't even know that I had, and Rocket Money has truly saved me. Simply find the subscription you don't want and press cancel. and Rocket Money will cancel it for you. No more long hold times with customer service or tedious emailing back and forth. Rocket Money makes canceling subscriptions as easy as a click of a button. Stop throwing your money away. Cancel unwanted subscriptions and manage your expenses the easy way by going to rocketmoney.com/viral. That's rocketmoney.com/viral. rocketmoney.com/viral.
Hey, honeys, house cleaner here. So I clean houses in North Dakota, and I've listened to your guys' podcast since last summer. Binged it from the start. I'm really obsessed with you guys. Paige, Chelsea, Maggie, Beth, you're all hilarious. Brett, lean back. And I just wanted to kind of ask a question. Are you guys the type of people, if you go into a house that's really messy, you're like, OMG, can't be here, driving me nuts, or you're like, whatever doesn't bother you? I've been kind of OCD my whole life, love to clean, have always loved to clean. I remember being little, and my mom always would call me the little cleaner because I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning and I start vacuuming. I was like 8 years old, just because I cannot stand mess. I have 2 blue heelers, a German Shepherd, a cat, and 2 toddlers. And my house, I cannot let it look dirty. So, are you okay with dirty? Are you not okay? Also, coming to see you in Flandreau, South Dakota, for my 27th birthday, and I can't wait. Love you, honeys. Bye.
Love you, honeys. Thank you for coming to a show. I can't wait. I'll see you there.
I will think of you there.
Yeah, you will. You won't be there.
As far as the being clean, I like being clean. Even when I go back to my parents' house, like my mom, she's not like that organized, I would say. So I want to always just organize. I don't know, it just drives me kind of bonkers to not have stuff in a container. I'm a container whore.
You love containers.
Oh,
you do.
Love them.
Here's my thing. I do like to keep my house clean. If I go to someone else's house and their house is dirty, I don't care. You know how like you go into someone's house and like, oh, I'm so sorry. Please don't mind the mess. I'm like, I literally don't care.
I don't give a fuck. No.
I don't. It looks like lives here. Like, why would you be sorry about that? You know what I mean?
And that's how they live. It's not like that's your house.
No, and I don't keep mine. Mine's dirty right now. Like, this is dirty to me. But I don't. I also can't relax if my house is dirty.
You hate stuff on countertops.
Yep, and on the table.
Yeah,
if there's stuff on there. So here's my thing. Everything has a place. Mm-hmm. And if it's not in its place, I'm like, why is the jacket right there? Why is the note? You know what I mean? Yeah, I want everything to be put in its place.
I don't even like if I have like an odd number on most of things. Like if I'm stacking stuff in my pantry, this is probably a big OCD thing.
Oh.
I don't like to have like an uneven. It needs to all be perfect.
Okay. Yeah.
And if I don't really have places to put things, then I'd rather just kind of keep it fucked up until I have its personal container.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to keep my house clean, but it doesn't bother me if someone no, not at all. If someone's house is not clean, I don't care.
Okay, one time I was at Jasmine's house.
Your sister.
And she has a bunch of kids. Mm-hmm. And I took some mushrooms, and I'm sitting there at her kitchen table, and it's just so fucking cluttered with stuff. And it was freaking me out because just so much shit. Yeah. And we were staying there for like a week. And then I look over because I'm like, I have to take my focus off of this dirty-ass table. So I looked over at the island, and it was like 20 times worse.
Even worse.
So I had to go outside and seriously breathe because it was just so... It's just like... overstimulates your brain.
Yeah, but you didn't feel that way off mushrooms, did you? Maybe made it worse.
Well, yeah, I think it just like I was just like, whoa.
Damn.
I had to go breathe.
See, that wouldn't bother me if I was at someone else's house. If it was my house, yeah.
It must have been the mushroom thing. Even though when I am at her house, I usually try to like clean it up or.
You know she's listening right now. So mad at you.
No, she doesn't give a shit, dude.
Okay. But you know she's listening.
Yeah.
Hey, honeys, love you here.
She said Jasmine used to be like a clean freak, and then she's like, you know what? All these kids, I cannot keep up, so she just.
I don't blame her.
Says,
I bet it's impossible to keep a clean, pristine house with a bunch of kids. I bet it is.
I can't keep up on myself with laundry and everything, and then just it's too hard. Add kids to it.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
I'll clean the house, and then 2 days later, I'll need to clean it again. I'm like, it's just me. Like, what have I done?
Nothing.
What have I done? You know,
The stars clean their own house.
Yeah, even the big time A-list celebrities like me clean their own house.
Crazy.
I was before the podcast. I was feeding the dogs.
Filet mignon.
I gave them some leftover steak. That was funny. But Brett was like, "Oh, look, even celebrities feed their dogs." I'm like, it's just me.
Dude, when we were at the airport, you walk through the terminal and this guy's like, "Wow, even celebrities go through TSA."
Really?
Yeah, you're like, "Yep."
Oh yeah. Oh,
really?
I forgot about
was that. Me?
You're right. I was putting on my shoes and he walked by and said that, and I go, "Yep." And that was it. Oh, that's funny. Oh, good times. All right. Well, thank you for calling in, honeys. Love ya.
Love you.
Hey, honeys. Feeling guilty here. I'm hoping you guys can help me not feel guilty or let me know how I can do better. This past weekend, I was house sitting for my boss, which I have done a good handful of times now. But this is the first time where I invited a fuckboy over, and we smashed, right? We didn't do it on the couch. I didn't do it in the kids' bedroom. I did it in my boss's bed. So is that something that is, I shouldn't be doing? Should I feel bad about that? Or do you think that when someone has someone else house sit for them, that's like on the table that they should expect, hey, these people might fuck in my house? All right, let me know what you guys think. Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. That's what she was doing in her boss's bed. Oh, yeah.
Fucking in my boss's bed.
Wowzer.
Well, I mean, when you signed up for the house sitting, was your boyfriend signing up too?
Not her boyfriend. Fuck boy. Random fuck.
Yeah, was the tender signing up to house sit with you? Because
yeah, I feel like, she says, is it expected that people are going to fuck in your? I think if a married or if a couple is watching your house, yeah, it's expected they're going to fuck. And it depends on how close you are with your boss
and who your boss is.
Yeah,
like, are we talking the boss of fucking
Krispy Kreme? CEO.
CEO of Krispy Kreme, or the CEO of
all $1.
AdamandEve.com. Two very different people there. You got to think about who your boss is.
EatMyTrash.com.
EatMyTrash.com. So it's like, if they found out you fucked in their bed, would you get fired? Would it change your relationship? Well, I don't know if they can fire you because of that.
Yeah, I don't think.
But if that rolled over into work and affected would it be worth it to you? I would be too scared.
You're probably on a camera, like bringing him in, maybe.
Right.
So
the boss knows.
Even if you felt like you could bring him over, I think it kind of seems okay. But who knows?
He's on vacation, getting a notification at the door, the ring bell. There's a motherfucker walking in looking like he needs to unload some jizz.
And then you're not doing it on the couch. You're
20 minutes later, walking out, looking unloaded.
Looking refreshed.
Right. Glowing. He knows what's going on.
Not as tense.
Right.
His shoulders are relaxed.
Right.
Posture's better.
Stop. So it just depends on Is it worth it if he found out, if he got mad?
When people come stay at my house, well, I guess they're not sleeping in my bed, but even if they did, I just kind of expect people to fuck if it's a couple.
I've masturbated in there.
See, I expect that.
Yeah, I have.
And I think, other people fucking. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're sleeping or whatever, you're doing.
69ing.
What's the difference of just sleeping or? I mean, a little bit of cum.
I was about to say juices. Probably sex juice. Getting on your bed.
I feel like I don't get cum everywhere when I fuck.
Oh, Right.
It's my aim.
yeah.
Good
Do
aimer.
you guys get cum everywhere?
No. But maybe juice? I don't know.
Oh yeah, do you wash the sheets? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe wash the sheets before the boss comes back and slips into bed and doesn't
Smells
land
your
on
pussy.
crust.
Smells your pussy.
Take a picture of the layouts. Exactly.
Yeah, that's smart, Brat.
Thanks.
No evidence.
No evidence of cum in that house.
Get a blue light. Check.
Double check. Wow. I'd be too scared to fuck in my boss's house. Or anyone. If it was just me. But it's different. If like Greg came with me, it'd be different. But to like invite a Tinder guy over, I would be a little too, that's too much for me.
I think I'd be even too afraid, honestly, if I was house sitting and they just thought it was me. I don't think I would even invite anybody.
Yeah.
Maybe a friend to come just chill, but not anybody
Me?
that I didn't trust.
We'd lay out by the pool.
Yeah, but because you don't know this guy, he could be rummaging through. Is it rummaging? Is that a word?
Yep.
Rummaging through their shit,
You got it.
their papers.
Yeah. Wow.
Or you could just do it doggy style.
Just do it, doggy. He'll never know.
They'll never know if you do doggy. So don't feel guilty, I feel like. You just got a nut, in a house that wasn't yours. Don't lose sleep over it. If you felt weird about it after, just don't do it again, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't lose sleep at night over it. Because it's just fucking.
We love you, though.
We love you regardless of where you fuck.
And we wish you the best.
Oh, always. Thank you for calling in.
Who wants better sex? If you just thought to yourself, I do, well, that's great because you are in the right spot. The best way to get started is to go to adamandeve.com. Adam and Eve is offering 50% off almost any one item, plus free shipping, which includes rush processing. And Adam and Eve care about your privacy, so if you don't want family members or your kids or just anyone around to know that you have bought a dildo, a clit sucker, a anal bead, a cock ring, lube, then Adam and Eve will offer discreet shipping for you. We are all about doing better here on the Viral Podcast, so bring pleasure and more satisfaction into your bedroom today. Just go to adamandeve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy or just anything you desire. Just enter offer code VIRAL at checkout. That's VIRAL, VIRAL, at adamandeve.com. This is an exclusive offer specific to the podcast, so be sure to use this code VIRAL to get your discount. 100% free shipping and get it fast with rush processing. Code VIRAL. Oh, yeah.
Hey, honeys. Funny story here and kind of shitty with a question. So my story begins with going to a swingers party, and one couple there decided that they wanted to play with my boyfriend and I. We go to the bedroom, we do some stuff. I play with her husband, she plays with my boyfriend. Then we play with each other. My first time being with a girl. She eats my pussy. Then I go down and eat hers again. First time. I'm doing what I think is a good job because I'm just doing to her what I would want done to me. The boys are watching in separate areas of the room, and I made this girl come so hard, she shit. Just a little bit, but it was enough for me to see and smell it. There were also people in the doorway watching. I didn't want to embarrass the girl, so I just kept on going until she came some more. So my question is, if you were doing this, or Brett even, would you keep going? Love you, honeys. Oh, yeah.
Damn.
What a trooper.
Ooh, if I smelled that, dude, I would. I mean, the embarrassment of the girl. I'm sorry, but. Wow. Just imagine you look over and people are watching in the doorway. That would be us in the doorway.
And you know they could smell the shit too.
I know. Shit spreads.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys are performers. I can see you pulling it off.
I would try, honestly, if there was something close by. What? What?
You would just grab it and wipe her shit as you're eating her pussy?
I would try to help her out. I would, if it was just a little poop nugget, I would hurry up and try to just coddle it and slip it under the bed.
That's one thing I like about her. She's, when in the heat of passion,
In the moment,
anything goes.
No, man, I'm sorry. I was licking on Greg's wiener one time when we first started dating, and the motherfucker farted and it rolled up, and I swear to God, I wanted to murder him.
but that's Greg. If this is somebody, you treat people you just meet a little differently. If it's Greg, you're
But if they shit near my mouth, I'd almost treat them worse. I couldn't. But I wouldn't get up and go, "Oh, you fucking shit."
Shit all over me.
Damn, bitch.
I wouldn't do that, but I would just get up and be like, "Okay,
You've had enough coming.
I'm done.
You think you came hard enough? Because I'm out.
You came. I'm mouth's getting pretty tired. I'm gonna go." I'd do it in a nice way. I couldn't.
What would you guys do?
I couldn't do it. Brett, what would you do?
Oh, yeah, you definitely just kind of keep going. Yeah.
And do nothing with the shit?
Oh, I mean, yeah, you would just kind of maybe switch positions. Like, oh, let's go over here.
Then if she gets up and her ass cheeks are gonna spread it even more.
Yeah, if it's,
But I'm
it
not
depends
eating the
what
butthole.
type of shit.
How does she not know that she shit? Did it just...
She got to be numb.
But yeah,
down
if she
there.
already came, though, I'd be like, hey, yeah, you're good. Probably.
She said she came really
Yeah.
good, so it's like, she came so good she shit. That's
Which
she
that-
should be done.
That's a whole subject in itself. That's wild. That was a good nut.
Hopefully they recorded it.
That was a good nut. If you nut so hard you shit,
That's hard.
You're pushing. You're numb.
yeah.
Or you just have to shit.
Or you just have a loose asshole
Either one.
and had to shit.
Could be either one. Wow.
Maggie, what would you do?
God. I don't know.
I know damn well you wouldn't finish
No, I don't think I would finish, but I would like...
or keep going.
So if it was on a bed and there were blankets, I would like maybe just take the blanket and put it over the shit.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
But what if the shit was
But
still...
then I wouldn't go back down there. I would be done.
What if the shit's dangling on the app? Oh.
A dingleberry?
Oh!
Damn. There's no
Or
way.
whisper.
I'm
I would whisper in her ear, "Hey, you shit. You need to go clean yourself up." Like, I'm not going to tell anybody else around here, but I would probably tell her, "Hey, you need to go to the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Bring back some toilet paper."
Everyone's just watching, though. You have people at all angles. The doorway. The men are watching over on corners.
Man, I'm sure they're used to it, though.
That's the thing. It's not just the two people. You got a whole crowd watching you.
Got to perform.
Oh my God.
You know, like dancers, if something happens, they just keep going. You know, if a strap comes off, they play through it. So maybe just think like a dancer.
Okay.
Roll that shit up.
Oh,
Keep licking and dip.
God, that's bad.
So you guys aren't into like blumpkins then?
No.
There's really no way coming out of that one because it smells.
Yeah. That's a tough situation. That's a tough. Okay. Who's in the word? Who would you rather be? The one that shit and be mortified, or the one that's down there smelling it?
I'd rather be the one who's down there smelling it.
What's going on over there?
Oh, nothing. We're just talking about the question.
Okay. Do we need to have a team meeting, or is everything
No,
okay?
no, everything's great. Yeah.
We were talking, and Maggie and Brett were over there whispering like something was wrong. I just to make sure.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Well, imagine being, known. Hey, remember that one time when we were at that swingers party and that girl was eating you out and you shit? You could never live that down.
No.
Either way, though.
That'd
you
be cool
couldn't.
after the fact, though. To be known for that. That'd be after the fact. It'd be funny, but in the moment, it's not. Anyway, I just wouldn't. I wouldn't finish. I'm sorry. If I saw the shit and smelled the shit, I would probably, you know what? People would know what was going on because I'd be gagging. They would know exactly what's going on because I'd be gagging and puking.
Yeah, you would.
So
Thanks. That was a great question, though.
But
I
hey,
was thinking.
look at this. Look at the silver lining here. You can make her come so hard that she shit, which is great.
You need a medal.
Yeah. So thank you for calling in with that one. Wowzers. Woo.
Love ya.
Hey, honey. So this is Megan from Ohio. I was just calling to let you know about, I guess, like kind of like a confession. I was newly single, and my aunt worked with this guy who she thought was good for me. So she gave him my number and was trying to hook me up with him. Well, goes by a little bit. Me and him are talking, and he sends me a message and says that he likes to pretend he's a vampire and wants to know when I'm going to be on my period because he wants to eat me out. So yeah, I never listened to her about the guy again, and I just thought you guys would find it funny. So thanks, bye.
Hey, honeys, could be worse here. At least he's wanting to eat your pussy.
Yeah, some guys don't even want to eat pussy. So.
Right. I'd rather be more scared of that than a vampire guy.
If that's, you haven't even met, though.
That is funny.
Damn, like her aunt.
That is funny.
It would be, if I ever was the person setting somebody up on a blind date or just setting anybody together, I would feel responsible for that relationship in a way. If you if you get somebody a job, you feel responsible.
Can you imagine though if her aunt's like, "Hey, so how'd it go with that guy?" And she's like, "Well,
sucked all my clots out.
He wanted to eat my clots out, so I never went to Chili's with him."
Ooh.
Yeah. And I think I've told this story on this pod. It's been a while. I used to work with this chick at Sonic. You worked with her too, Maggie. She told me that her husband could not wait until she was on her period. He wanted her to not shower, not use tampons, and not keep it clean down there. Just use a pad. And when she got home from work, he wanted to slop it all up with his mouth.
I'm not going to lie, my sister's ex-boyfriend.
Did that?
Well, my other sister said he's a fucking weirdo. He only wants to eat her out when she's on her period.
Oh man. She told me that and I got so mad.
God, I want to know who it was.
You know exactly who it was. I can't remember her name, but we'll talk. Oh, it was. Can I say her name?
I don't know.
Just sell it out or spell it out.
Oh,
Yep. Anyway, I got mad and I was like, I feel like, call me crazy, I feel like if Greg wanted to do that, I just would be so grossed out. I'd say like, no, you're not.
I'd say get your iron checked.
Yeah.
Something's low.
He's anemic.
Yeah. Yeah. Go suck on a rib roast. Go to Kroger and pick up a rib roast. Suck on that.
Suck on some uncooked meat, dude. That's nasty.
Go suck on a beef rib.
Or Jello.
Oh, God. Yeah. So people are, and and like I said, it could have been worse. He could have been,
Ooh, I'm not eating that pussy. That's nasty.
Yeah.
He's fiending for it, and he needs it to survive.
Right. Because he's a vampire. He's a vampire, and he needs it to survive, which is romantic if you think about it.
Like Edward.
Which is very romantic.
Just pretend you're Bella and...
What if he ended up being the best guy in the world who was so good to her and was the perfect man, perfect relationship, healthy relationship, wonderful. He brought so much joy and all this stuff, and you're like, no, he wanted to lick my blood.
I just don't know if I could date somebody who said I'm a vampire. Maybe I could. I don't know, but that's the kicker for me.
Yeah, Brett, what do you think about that?
Whatever.
Could you guys date a vampire?
He goes, yeah, whatever.
Future,
could I date a vampire? If he just said I'm a vampire, I could probably work through that. But if he wanted to lick my clots, I couldn't do that.
Even if he told everyone, like, what do you like to do for fun? Oh, I'm a vampire.
I could see how it goes.
What if he said it with like the fake teeth in when you saw him?
And then every time you're on your period, he's like,
oh God, he could smell the first drop of blood.
mm-hmm.
Oh,
Dude, he'd be following me through the house,
just licking the floor,
following my blood. Oh
Dude,
my
it looked
gosh!
like a crime scene in the bathtub.
I have a picture of me holding a clot in my hand, and there's blood drops everywhere.
Why every fucking episode we talk about pictures and videos of your clots hanging out, pulling them out on the floor? Oh God, I'm getting sick to my stomach.
There's some on the walls too, like a little splatter.
What?
Yeah.
He keeps saying, "Hey, you left some blood in there."
Why is it on the walls, Paige?
I don't mind it.
Dude, I don't know.
Just a little squirt, like
To the window, to the walls.
So the blood drops down my walls.
All these pussies crawl.
Oh, skeet, skeet, clot, clot. Oh, skeet, skeet, clot, clot. Hey, that was good, y'all.
Clot, clot.
We need to start a band.
The clots.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
the mams.
The mams.
The ma'ams.
Ma'am.
Ma'am. Oh, wow. That was a wild one. I really think we should move on with that before you guys start really talking about clots.
Well, I apologize about the clot talk, but
Clot talk.
But a lot of people do call in talking about them.
You know what? We need to have a segment called Clot Talk, and that's the only time clots get brought up. And I will leave the room whenever we do Clot Talk.
We'll get you earmuffs.
Okay. Oh my God. Well, thank you for calling in, honeys. You dodged a bullet there with the vampire.
My life can be a little hectic sometimes, doing the podcast, editing, social life, then, just regular, keeping up with everyday tactics. Thankfully, Daily Harvest does more so I can do less. Think stress-free meals delivered straight to your doorstep. That means I don't even have to think about making a meal, the ingredients that goes with it, how long to cook it. Daily Harvest delivers smoothies, flatbreads, harvest bowls, soups, lattes, and more. Daily Harvest works directly with farmers to source out the best ingredient, built on organic fruits plus vegetables. And they also freeze them at peak ripeness to lock in the flavor and nutrients, and they never use artificial preservatives or ingredients. As you all know, the flatbread is my personal favorite, but the zucchini minestrone soup is starting to be one of my top 2. Daily Harvest truly does help me out because I'm doing crafts or working all day long, and to just plop something in the microwave or to just make a smoothie real quick saves me a lot of time and cleanup. By supporting farmers who invest in practices that increase biodiversity and improve the health of our soil, and by delivering food in recyclable and compostable packaging where possible, Daily Harvest does the work. I eat and enjoy. It's a win-win.
Let Daily Harvest do more so you can do less. Go to dailyharvest.com/viral to get up to $40 off your first box. That's dailyharvest.com/viral to get up to $40 off your first box. dailyharvest.com/viral. Love ya.
Hey, honeys. Conflicted here. I am a single female in my early 30s. On the dating scene with the dating apps. I'm from a small town, so there's not much to choose from. So I matched with a guy, and, he was attractive. I liked his bio. We were talking. Conversation was flowing. Found out we had a lot of things in common. And then he drops on me that he's in a non-monogamous relationship with his wife, which, that's cool. I get that it's 2023. Everyone's in an open relationship, it seems like. He did let me know that his wife knew and was okay with it, and she sees other people too. So we're talking for a good week, talking about planning on meeting up. He's from outside town. And then he just dropped on me tonight that him and his wife were talking, and he laid out a whole bunch of restrictions. And I'm okay with that because, you know, in a situation like this, there's boundaries that you need to respect. You know, they're already married. You're the newcomer coming in. But she wanted to meet me before all this. And that's where I'm conflicted and I don't really feel comfortable because I'm not sleeping with you. I'm sleeping with your husband. And in this situation, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it just between like me and him sleeping together? So why would I meet her? Like, are you trying to give him your approval? I don't know. I feel like if I showed up, she would be judging me. I just don't need that extra judgment. Like, I'm just trying to focus on the guy. So I told him, you know, that just didn't make me feel comfortable. He's asking me why. I don't feel like I need to really explain myself more than I already have. I decided to cut it off. And I'm feeling, you know, kind of butthurt about it because we were so compatible. And I'm trying to just, you know, brush it off. Hope he's happy in his relationship. But that's another story. So if I could just get your guys' opinion on what I should do if that situation should arise again. You know, I'm stuck between respecting the situation and also kind of being put off by it. I love the podcast. I love all of you guys. You make my Tuesdays every morning. Diehard rock fucker here. So thanks, ladies. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Lots to unpack here.
Yeah, we got a lot. I kind of feel like a lot of men might say, my wife's okay with it, but the wife doesn't even know. Mm-hmm. So this might be a situation where it actually is true. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, they say like what, 80% of men on Tinder are married?
Oh, yeah.
More? It's something ridiculous.
Hid the ring.
It's something like you wouldn't think. You're like, oh, maybe 8%. No, it's something ridiculous. But go ahead.
Oh, just pretty much that. And, dude, there's...
This is a difficult situation because I feel like I see both sides. Okay? I feel like if you were uncomfortable with that, then you were right to call it off. Because that would be uncomfortable. It'd be uncomfortable as fuck. At the same time, those are their rules and boundaries. And he's kind of doing the right thing by, you know, following those, which is good.
Yeah.
If it's just a one-time hookup, I can see it being like, why do we need to meet the wife? I would probably, if it's going to be a regular thing between you guys, understand them being like, hey, like, she wants to meet you. Like, I could understand that. I see both sides on 50-50.
Yeah, because we even have some friends who are in an open relationship, and the girl has to, like, approve of the other women.
Wow.
That's what Bunny and them do.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Bunny and
she,
Jelly.
like, needs to be the
Bunny and Jelly.
final say.
Yeah.
And maybe it's because, too, if maybe he doesn't just go fuck a bunch of women. So if you're going to start having sex with them, maybe they want you in their relationship, and so if you're going to be around for longer, then you might come over for a barbecue or something, you know?
You never know. I feel like I would respect his and their boundaries and rules. Now, if I was uncomfortable with any of those, I wouldn't do them, but I think it's okay that they have that. I could understand her maybe wanting to meet. I don't feel like I would. You know, if it was a one-time thing, I wouldn't want to. But if they're going to be seeing each other, it'll be a regular thing. I'd probably want. I don't know.
If I really like this person and I'm like, you know what, we could have a long relationship, you'll probably end up meeting her anyway.
Yeah.
Because they're married. Right.
And that's the thing. Were you just wanting to hook up, or were you wanting more than that? I don't know. This has a lot of moving parts to it. This whole story, her whole thing.
I think it's cool though. The guy said, "Hey, we have rules."
Yeah. And this is one of them.
He's not sneaking around and just fucking her.
Right. Very.
I think she should just vlog it.
Just vlog it.
Just vlog it, and all worries are out the door.
That's what we do. Just vlog it. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that I would respect their stuff. And you'll find someone else that needs to bone or whatever.
Oh, there's probably a couple unmarried men.
There's a few maybe tops you'll find on Tinder.
It's so fucked up. You'll just be scrolling on TikTok and then, hey, I'm at this bar and this guy is married. He tried to take me home, and they all get called out on there. It's just like,
damn.
How the hell are... Don't cheat in 2023. There's too many cameras. You're going to get got.
And go ahead and put the Bauer podcast in your Tinder bio. Remember last week?
Do that too.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's that. Lots of moving parts. I think you should go with your gut and
fuck him. Just kidding. Don't.
And fuck what everybody else thinks. No, I'm just kidding.
Love you, though.
Thank you for calling in, honeys.
All right, here's queef attempt number 1. You're welcome. Oh, yeah?
Can you play that again? That was a deep
All right,
queef.
here's queef attempt number 1.
A 2-part?
You're welcome. Oh, yeah?
That sounded like it ripped her walls.
Like it was jeans ripping.
I've never heard a 2-part queef like a...
That sound like a crank.
That was a good one.
And you can tell it rolled up the front.
Ooh, I like that feeling.
We did tell you guys to call us if you have a queef, and we just got our first queef call.
Well, that other queef.
That was a fart. What queef?
Didn't somebody call in and queef a couple weeks ago? A month or...
Oh, that's how it started. Okay, this is our first official queef call set little thing, but yes, you're right.
We love them. The sound is great.
You know what's weird? Is the farts gross me out, but a queef doesn't.
What if she's farting?
Do queefs kind of smell? Or
she got me. I would say no, unless your pussy really stank.
Yeah. If your
Hold
pussy
on.
stinks and it grabs the stink on the way out.
Isn't the queef a fart out of your ass that just rolls up the front?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Are you joking, Maggie?
No, I'm being serious.
That's a fart bubble. A queef comes out of your pussy. Out of the
Maggie,
hole.
air up the hole of the pussy hole and then you push it and fart it out. You didn't know this?
I've never done that.
We used to queef as kids.
we
was farting.
did that with the asshole though.
Mine was going in my pussy.
Mine wasn't.
Dang.
You've never queefed on
I'm
doggy?
confused.
Well, we did both. We did asshole and pussy, but you've never queefed up the pussy and then farted it out?
I guess with doggy, like whenever you go
No,
to lay down
that's
and it
different.
like blows out.
That's a queef, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can literally suck it up there and then fart it out.
See, I've never done that. I've never.
I've never.
I thought it was fart that
takes
just
talent.
rolled up the front.
Maggie could do live farts, I feel like, on command.
A fart. A fart that just rolls up to the front. That's just seriously a fart
That's
bubble.
just a roll.
That's why I was confused. I'm like, of course it's gonna stink.
I can't believe you didn't know what a queef was. And I'm not talking about during sex when air gets in there. I'm talking about you just laying on your back and sucking up air and farting it out your pussy.
Either way,
I've
it's
never
a
done that.
queef.
I can't do it.
But Maggie, after doggy style, if you do get that air in there, and then after you're walking to the toilet and it's like, those are queefs.
And smell them.
Those are air that came out.
Yes. You just didn't push them up there yourself. Oh my God.
But you don't always push up fart air.
But yeah, we did used to bend over and suck air in our assholes and fart it out.
Yeah, we did that a lot.
That's talent.
We would try to do that too, but when you were trying to demonstrate to them as kids, suck the air in your pussy to queef, what were you thinking?
She was using her
doing?
ass.
We just, I only did the ass. I thought we were only sucking it up the ass.
The shit we did as kids.
I know. God.
But you did know you could fart out your pussy, just maybe it wasn't called a queef.
Yeah, I thought it was just a fart that just rolled.
I never knew
And
that.
it came up.
I never
in the
knew that
front.
about you.
I'm like,
Wow.
well, I guess because I don't really do it.
Yeah.
It's not a queefer.
The pussy's just too tight.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what it is.
Well, who's in here?
Yeah.
Tia, what you barking for, little?
This is
I didn't know she was in here. It scared me.
That's crazy, dude.
this is the last call.
I've never met somebody who hasn't known what a queef is.
I know.
I thought I knew what it was.
You got
I've been getting got for
Yeah.
years.
this whole time, Maggie.
My whole life.
Damn. Well,
Wow. Okay.
you learn
well,
something new every day.
yeah,
do.
and you learned a big one. This should actually change who you are.
As a woman.
I did. I learned a big one today.
That's awesome. Kind of. Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
really cool. And I'm glad we could all.
Be here for it.
What?
Right. See, I'm not the
Whoa.
only one.
Nice.
You guys, Riley's in the room with us.
He helps
Riley Mal.
edit
There's my
and
mic,
stuff.
Riley.
Yeah.
You didn't know what a queef was, Riley? I wish we had a camera on Riley. We don't have a camera on Riley and Beth. You did
didn't-
not know what a queef was.
I did not.
Have you heard the word before?
Yeah.
What do you think it was? A fart?
Like a female fart.
Just a female fart from the ass?
Yeah.
What? All females that fart, he just thought was a
Queef.
queef.
Oh no, that's a pussy fart.
Now I know.
How'd you find out?
Probably
I think a
us.
friend told me. No, I think Theo told me.
Theo, he works on Theo Vaughn's
so.
podcast as well.
Theo Vaughn, how did he tell you?
I think I heard it when he was talking like with a guest or something. I don't know. I don't remember.
Then you just typed queef. What is a queef? And
It's just wild to me what people don't know that you think everybody knows.
yeah.
You know?
I'm still trying to figure out effect and effect.
Yeah, that one's true. I agree with you on that.
Never mind.
Wow.
It's all about who you grow up around. I mean, I
Alright.
grew up around some pretty fucked up people.
Wow, dude. All right. Well, wonderful. I guess we hit up that last call. There's I feel
I forgot the call.
queef.
Queef, yeah.
Queef talk.
Oh, the actual
quick call.
queef.
All right, Maggie. Hit it with us.
Hi, honeys. Me here. I just wanted to call and let you guys know I love y'all so much. I feel like I finally found my people. I tell everybody about you. I'm a barber, so I tell all the guys about you. I told them to go listen to your podcast. You guys are so funny, and I just want you to know that I love you. Like, you're my people. We need to hang out. Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, honeys.
We do need to hang out. We need a huge camping trip with everyone.
All the rock hookers. That'd be wild. That'd be wild.
Sleeping in tents. We do need to do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Man, thank you so much for calling in and for the support and continuing to listen to the pod. We
And
appreciate
telling
you.
people
Yeah.
who, they're just trying to get a haircut, and you're like, hey, have you heard of the viral podcast?
They go out to their car and listen to it and they hear live queef.
Dude, we went on a bike trail, and these old people, well, I'm not going to say old, these people probably in their 60s, 70s were walking the trail, and I said, good morning, and then she said, is that bike electric? And then I stopped, and her and her husband rode the bike, and she just like was asking us what we do and stuff, and then I ended up getting her phone number, and then she writes me, and she's like, hey, Paige, what are your social medias and stuff? And I sent them to her and sent her the podcast too because she wanted to know. And I said, the podcast is a little cray-cray. We talk about sex and stuff, and then she never responded.
Anal.
Well, she was responding to me like all that day, and then I sent her the links, and I was left on red.
Whoa.
But she may come back. Who knows?
Nah, she won't. You won't hear from her again.
No?
No.
They were really cool.
Patricia.
No, man.
We're talking about mushrooms.
I'd follow it up with, hey, Patricia, did you listen to an episode?
This is what I did. I said, it's Paige. So nice meeting you too. And she said, hi, it was great meeting you guys. Where can I find your podcasts and videos? Sent her the links. I said, our podcast is called The Viral Podcast. We are on all major streaming platforms. It's my best friend and I, and we take calls from our followers. So it is definitely wild with lots of swearing and sex talk.
Can you imagine her clicking on your Instagram and seeing you fart and being like, well, I'm blocking her?
I showed them those videos on the trail just to welcome them in, and they were laughing.
Yeah,
the fact
gender reveal.
that she left you on red.
She just doesn't know the etiquette, maybe. I don't know.
Was she older?
She said 60s, 70s.
Yeah, 60s.
I thought they were going to ride my bike into the trench. No. Brett has them on fanny pack cam.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The husband looked like Paul Bunyan, and he was wearing overalls, I'm pretty sure.
That's great, man. Well, Paige, even you're spreading the word of the Valor podcast. Thank you for that.
Oh, yeah, always spreading.
Legs and news.
Legs, news, whatever.
Yeah.
You can spread a good butter.
Yeah.
Jams.
Nutellas. We love spreading.
So if you guys could all do that, was that the last call?
That was the last call. You guys, please go subscribe to our Slits Only. Please come see me on tour. Be looking for the new merch drops when we do those. We're only ordering limited amounts. And what else?
Go to our Instagrams.
Yes.
Spread the word
and spread your pussy lips and give us a call
at
442-777-3331.
And always remember that you are doing great.
You're looking good.
And fuck what everybody else thinks.
Get ready.